Good morning. This is 60 Minutes, and I'm Sandra Brown. Today, top story involves using a controversial drilling technique called hydraulic fracking to extract natural gas in regions of South Africa's Karoo. Karoo is a semi-desert ecosystem that is a home to a wide range of fascinating species, all adapted to survive these harsh conditions. However, being targeted by the Oil Royal Shell Company to extract natural gas could impact the community's wealth and health of the environment negatively. It was on December 2010 that Royal Dutch Shell had applied an application to explore natural gas for 3 areas of 30,000 square kilometers each. These areas include Western Cape, Eastern Cape, and Northern Cape of Karoo, as Figure 1 and 2 shows, destroying a total of 90,000 square kilometers of environment. This proposal had triggered an influential reaction from landowners, farmers, as well as environmental groups within the region. But what is hydrofracking? Well, the process of hydrofracking involves removing natural gas from deep below the Earth's surface by drilling a mixture of water, sand, and chemicals into a well under high pressure to crack the underground rocks for gas. But the major question would be why the government of South Africa would allow this process to take place in Karoo. What would they gain from? Well, it has been established through Linda Esson's article that South Africa highly depends on coal-fired power stations for their electricity and crude oil imports for their fuel. Thus, the use of alternative energy sources would increase the country's energy needs. The country is also under the burden of providing employment, facilities, and wealth to the community, as it is lacking in profit. Rob Jeffrey from Econometrics, which is South Africa's largest independent microeconomic business, has quoted that
the successful development of the shale gas reserves would result in approximately 11 billion to 30 billion contribution to the South African GDP. It is enormous. By the same token, there would be a significant impact on the employment.
However, nothing comes for free. So what is at stake? Well, it has been scientifically proven that fracking results with water contaminations and air pollution from the chemical used. That is why many local farmers and landowners are protesting against fracking. They fear polluting their only water supply, especially when the Karoo doesn't receive high volumes of rainfall annually. Even the Royal Dutch Shell upstream manager of South Africa, Jan Inken, mentions on the Cape Town conference in 2011 that
about 1 million litres would be required in the exploration phase, and a further 5 million to 10 million litres in the development phase. If there was not enough water underground, it would have to be brought in by truck or by pipeline.
Over the past years, the sacrifice that many farmers had to make and pay from the lack of rainfall and water supply is very severe. We go live now to Bedford West of Karoo in South Africa, where Chris Haywood, a 50-year-old farmer, will join us to discuss the impact of this production. Good morning, Chris.
Good morning, Sandra.
So, in hearing the Shell proposal of using hydraulic fracking in Karoo to improve the energy needs, why would you object from such success?
Well, yes, I agree to the lack of energy availability and employment within the country. However, using hydraulic fracking technique is not the way to do it. Most farmers around here are troubled with the thought of using such large amounts of our water supply to guide this process when it may bring us harm.
What would be the trouble of using the Karoo water supply for the drilling process?
Well, the amount of rainfall occurring in the Karoo region are very low. Bedford West of Karoo is very dry. It's no wonder it's called the thirsty land. Water is very precious in Karoo, especially when it's already unavailable. In 2011, I had to slaughter more than 600 of 2,000 sheep because of the lack of water that had fallen that year. We are all frustrated and desperately in need of water to run our businesses. If our government lets these companies touch even a drop of our water, we're ruined.
Oh no! Well, that is for today. Thank you for your time and cooperation, Mr. Howard, and have a great day.
No, thank you. Bye, Sandra.
That was live with farmer Chris Howard in Bedford West of Karoo in South Africa. Well, it seems that when it comes to the impact of fracking, they are a major disturbance within the society and the environment. In the United States, hydrofracking concerns for the environment and public health were viewed. In 2010, the Chemical Abstract Service and the USA Safe Drinking Water Act organization has determined the possible health effects that could result from used chemicals with many hydraulic fracturing industries. In Figure 4, this graph shows that more than 75 of the chemicals could affect the skin, the eye, the respiratory system, and other sensory organs. Approximately 40 to 50% could damage the nervous, immune, and cardiovascular system, while 37 could affect the endocrine system and could cause cancer with 25%. One of the most widely used chemicals was methanol. Methanol is a high pollutant and is on the list for potential regulation under Safe Drinking Water Act. In contact with this chemical can be fatal. In 2009, an explosion occurred in Dimmock, Pennsylvania, just outside the drinking water supply, due to methane buildup in the well. From this information and experience, we can conclude that hydraulic fracking can result in serious health problems to the society and the environment. Once again, we've come to the end of the show. I hope you've come to understand the controversial issue in using hydraulic fracking within South Africa's Karoo region. I'm Sandra Brown, and this is 60 Minutes. Goodbye.